I believe some of you guys is definitely their fan or their supporters. So drop their team tag. For Team Bad Vibes, it will be BVB, and for Team PlayForFun, it will be PFF. So just drop their team tags at the comment section to show your love and support. And right now we are in the pick and ban phase. On the side of blue team, it will be Team Bad Vibes. On the side of red team, it will be Team PlayForFun. For the champions being banned away by Team BVB, it will be Darius, Kassadin, Varus, Ari, surprisingly, and Nautilus. On the side of Team PlayForFun, Silas, Oriana, Morgana, Ornn, and Maokai will be banned away. So we can obviously see that Team PlayForFun, they doesn't really want to deal with those who have high percentage of healing, like the Ornn and Maokai, and also Silas. They just don't want to deal with it. So as long they can just ban it. But looking at the ADC pick, after picking Miss Fortune as the first pick, Elphelios is the one as the response by Team PlayForFun. I believe that whoever that picks Elphelios, they either have a very high confidence of themselves that they can skill and really play it well, or else Elphelios is either like a super hard carry champion or is going to be a human ward. So I'm looking forward for the plays. For the complete team comp on the side of Team Bad Vibes, Shen will be the top laner versus Aatrox. Kayn versus Grave in the jungle. Azir and Galio will be meeting each other up at the mid lane. Miss Fortune with Rakan versus Elphelios and Thresh at the bottom side. So just looking at that team comp, personally, I'm into Team PlayForFun more. Well, don't be angry first, okay, for the supporter for Team Bad Vibes, but it's just my opinion. You can just show your love and support dropping the team tag at the comment section. But in my opinion, they have what we call so-called the traditional tanks. I believe Galio, no matter you're going for a full AP build or a semi-compare like Miss Fortune is better late game champion, or Elphelios is a better late game champion, but in terms of the continuous damage dealing, I am on the side of team on the side of Elphelios. And right now we did not see what other teams doing, but Team BDV is actually maybe looking for an invade, or they are just going to guarding this tri-bush. And the later is going back. Oh no, they're just hiding there waiting for the time. But on the side of Team PFF, Graves has already put down the vision at the top side, go back and change it to the scanner. It's a very typical jungle movement. However, on the team, on the side of blue team, Kayn is not going back to change to sweeper. It's not a major problem, but it's just going to let him in a risk of maybe if he's doing any evades or doing any ganks, he can be easily spotted out by the enemy member. And it seems like Kayn is going to solo jungle. He's going to start with the Raptor first, while the member of Team BDV can just go to the lane and as fast as possible. And after noticing that the bottom laners of Team PFF is going to the lane so quickly, I believe that Team BDV has the knowledge of Graves is going to start at top side. And I don't think Grave has been spotted out at any wards at the river because he's very sneaky, is going from the rift pit, the Baron pit, so there's no one that can spot him out. And I believe this blue buff will be an easy peasy kind of invade and get them by the Graves. And looking at Kayn, because Kayn is one of the jungle that needs a lot of farm, because he needs to get level 6 as soon as possible. So he's trying to make a full clear. However, after Graves getting the blue buff, I don't think he can get to level 4 as quickly, just like Graves do. Okay, just a second. Yeah, because there's an internet slow issue. I'm very sorry, I'm not that good. So sometimes there is a internet delay, but that's not the big problem. And at the same time, we can look, since he's level 3, he's looking for a gank at the bottom side. Sorry, there's a technical issue there. Okay, no worries. There's an engagement at the mid lane. Although Galio used the taunt already, but there's no further up damage that can be built. can be dealt because Kane is also at mid lane already. So I don't think they can fight for any kills at a mid lane siege. And top lane is just going to be like, oh, a very good hook from Trash. Can they get the kill? Oh, I'm so sorry, there's a technical issue again. The Wi-Fi is being a bit slow there, but I think there's no casualty at the bottom side. Rakan is pretty safe, he's getting out from the hook. There's only pokes being placed on it, so there's not much worry at the bottom lane. So both teams playing relatively aggressive because they want to earn some early advantage. Trash is being aggressive to try to remember either Rakan or the Misfortune. Same goes to the mid laner. Galio is really pressuring on the Azir, pushing the waves and also trying to poke down some of his HP, forcing him to use the potion. And however, on the side of the jungle, Graves has already did some clear at the top side, and however his bottom jungle is not being cleared yet, so he still has the time to either farm or just try to look for a gank. It just depends on what he can do because there is a lot of things he can choose to do right now. Looking at the first dragon spawn, it will be a mountain dragon, 30 minutes until the dragon spawn. So it's a very good timing for Graves because he could have choose to clear out his jungle, take the blue buff before moving to have ganks at the mid lane or the bottom lane, or just even take the dragon. We can look at the Kane's route. He's going to the bottom side, maybe looking for some gank because he also understands that after ganking bottom side, he may look for a siege for the dragon take. Oh, there's a lot of things happening, but unfortunately my screen is freeze a little bit. Well, it seems like, oh, Galio's a very sneaky play. He comes from the back and the immediate taunt gets the jungle, the Kane down. Wow, that's amazing kind of roam there. They know that Azir is not at the lane, so Galio can just freely goes around here and there, and a very good engage from side team PFF gets 2 kills in hand. I believe getting the platings and also the dragon is just it's just a matter of time. I believe they can get the first dragon of the game by Graves. Even if himself only, he could have get the dragon. Galio is just going to go back, refresh. Same goes to the bottom side. The Aphelios and Trash, they're just going to maybe help up the jungle after pushing the waves. Alright, it seems like they are not going to touch the dragon yet. Sorry for the wrong prediction, but it seems like they're just going to play relatively safe because they know that right now the death timer is pretty short. So if they start the dragon, they might not be able to finish while facing the enemy that has full health. So it's a pretty good decision making. Instead, the Grave is just going to clear out the scuttle, get the vision, ensure there's no other people that can try to contest. However, looking at the mid lane situation, oh, it's a Predator. Galio use Cleanse, Flash, forces everything out from the Azir, so he may not be able to join to the next fight. Kane is having such a hard time. Trash together with Galio, such a good flank by the Trash, immediately put a ignite and easy peasy, another kill for these jungle Graves. Wow, the roam from the Trash, no one is going to expect that Trash is roaming so early with the jungle to invade the enemy jungle together. And that's a very smart choice. We can see that the first item that Trash gets is the mobility boost. Although the mobility boost fees has increased 100 gold, but still it's going to get a lot of benefit back, such as the roam by Trash. Kane is there. Again, both jungles meet each other at the jungle. However, Rakan, are you just going to stand there, not even help to knock out? But never mind, it's a bit too late. Together with Galio, knockout, Kane once again dies in the jungle, in his own jungle. That's such unfortunate. And we can see how dominant is the team member of Team PFF. Like Galio, he has absolute control at his mid lane. Azir, he can't do anything right now. Because his only job right now at the early stage is basically farm. While looking at the top side, Aatrox just going to poke so hard on the Shen. Although he has some of his damage denial, but sadly his HP is too low. The Aatrox can just simply, without even flash out from the turret, to get the kill. And Aphelios at the same time, although he did not have his his Calibrum, which is his long range gun. However, wow, again, that hook from Trench is just so amazing. Force a flash out from Miss Fortune. He knows that because Aphelios is having this two kind of I would rate it as a very good solo weapon, Crescendium and also Infernum. So he cannot have the chance to 1v1 with him. Oh, sorry, it's Severum with Crescendium. So he don't really have the chance to re-1v1 Aphelios. And I just wonder why. Oh no, because he know that she has no flash. At the same time, Shen ulti the Miss Fortune just kind of at the very bare minimal HP to save Miss Fortune alive and takes down Aphelios. It's a very good engagement from the side of Team PFF. However, they just did not expect Shen's ultimate drop down at that perfect timing that saved Miss Fortune. But looking at the top side, yes, you help Miss Fortune, you get a kill, but look how much you have lost. You have lost close to 4 platings. Although you have called your jungle to help out to defend top, but Aatrox just don't give a damn. He just going to push the platings, happily get all of the money. Look at how much gold differences right now. It's not even 10 minutes. It's already 5,000 gold lead on the side of Team PFF. And looking at the jungle, because Kayn needs to defend top side, so Team PFF understand and know where Kayn's position is, and it is a very easy Rift Herald take from Graves. Okay, there's a lag, a freeze, but it's okay, it doesn't matter as long as you guys can see, right? And about Miss Fortune to snowball her advantage and at least create an advantage, and there's a siege at the mid lane if I'm not mistaken. A very good push for Azir and shut down the Galio, but there's also another fight at bottom side. Aphelios once again get the Miss Fortune without any ultimate. A very good ulti from Graves, but the damage is just slightly, a little bit more to take down the Azir. But a very good ultimate from Azir as he pushed the Galio back to the turret range and let the turret continuously hit him out. Okay. Whoa, that is a very good fight because I was very surprised at how Graves actually survived that. The last time that I see is Kayn is inside of Graves, and I thought that okay, maybe it's going to be an easy kill, but it seems like the differences between the items may be too big that Kayn cannot even take down Graves immediately, and not to mention that Aphelios once again gets a kill, takes down Rakan, and maybe soon they're just going to take the first turret. It's either at the bottom side or the top side. Both turrets is very, very low. And with the Rift Herald that the Graves taken, most probably Graves may want to put at mid lane, try to get more plating as possible and as soon as possible before the 40-minute marks. Right now Shen is playing very, very passively, and he can't really push out the way because he knows that the turret is the only one that is going to defend him. And Aatrox, because of the passive of auto-attacking, he's not afraid to trade. Kayn is finally at top, but with the ultimate of Aatrox, he's going to have more healing and more damage. And oh my god, I will expect this a 1v2 situation and takes down 2 people. Will he do that? Oh, there's a freeze here. Oh my god, I just hate my Wi-Fi every single time when there's some interesting fight, and I just stuck at there. But I believe you guys know about the result already, right? Right? Okay, so just comment down below. And yes, oh my god, finally I'm back to the game. Yes, a 1v2 situation, and Aatrox takes down 2 of them without even dying. So now we can see that how much advantage that is actually on PFF team. They not only having a good sense of the map, like where's the jungle, tries to get down the objectives like the Rift and the Dragon, and also the player themselves. They have such a high performance and skill to really. Sometimes they did do some mistakes, like the Galio getting pushed, but it's like they lose one, but the game side, it's so brutal. You already have the advantage and you still need your mid laner to help you. I don't mind. item differences is also slowly showing up. We can see that Aphelios is PH, while Miss Fortune but only getting a boost. This game is such brutal. I would expect this is a 20-minute games already. And Aatrox... Sorry. Hi? Oh, sorry, there's a Wi-Fi. Oh my god, I just hate working at home sometimes because the Wi-Fi connection is just so not stable. I'm so sorry about that, but as long as you're watching the game, you know what's going on. I believe that you can just understand everything and just stay with us, alright? Although my internet connection is not that good. But looking at the goal differences right now, wow. Oh, I'm kind of speechless. It's like 10, it's not only 15 minutes mark, and there's so much goal differences already. And Aatrox is right now bullying the Shen. Although yes, you can definitely call it jungle, I don't mind. But what a Kayn can do in this situation right now, you don't have really an item to reduce the healing can be done by Aatrox. There's no executioner, there's no Morelos, and there's not even Death Dance. How can they stop this unstoppable Aatrox? And once again, Trash Roam and a very good hook there, and immediately cleanse being used by the Azir. That's also, I would say that the support differences as well, because Trash, he knows that okay, right now my ADC is super safe, he's super fat, so I can do other things like roaming around, like getting vision around the objective, because right now the next objective available in the map will be Rift Herald. Oh wow, he must not expect that this gather can come so quickly. Aatrox was so close to get shut down, but with the member follow up, he's unstoppable right now. He can just go back and refresh and then just continue bully team BDV right now. And looking at the map, I believe Graves is going to get the Rift Herald so they can speed up and not dragging any time to let team BDV to get back to the game. Oh, very close to get the hook, but you did great job. This Trash's hook is really insanely accurate. At least I say 3 times that I see, at least you can get 2 times. So because they are getting the Rift Herald, they asked, I think their strategy is ask the Aatrox to continue pressure at the bottom lane. No matter they are trying to push the mid lane or top side, since the next objective in the map, the dragon, Cloud Dragon is not spawned yet, so it's okay to let Aatrox at the side lane to pressure. I think this Rift Herald, yes, they are going to take down the inner turret, and wow, did you see so much damage from the Graves? Flash ultimate with the face rush, he can just simply kill somebody and gets out easily, and once again the Rift managed to get another knock before he gets out. Sorry, it's she gets out, and somehow she can get the inhibitor as well. And I believe that if they keep her health healthy, oh no, she's going to make another hit at the Nexus. Oh no, it's not. But because to deny the Rift Herald, Shen is the sacrificial lamb, and they are just looking forward to end this game. Is not even 20 minutes, and wow, is that a GG? No, not yet. Azir is trying to make the last move. Galio is trying to engage at the backline. There's a shutdown on Aphelios, but here comes another carries, which is Aatrox trying to deny them. Oh no, it's not the game yet, I believe. They are just trying to buy some time. There's also no minion waves, so I believe they cannot end this game this soon, but maybe the next wave, because right now not even 20 minutes. Yes, maybe you can say, oh, Miss Fortune or Azir can just form up at the base, but how about other lanes? How about other objectives? They already have 2 dragons in their hand, not to mention the next dragon is the Cloud Dragon. Imagine that Galio ultimate that can have a lower cooldown, and Aatrox ultimate as well, and the crazy, insane damage dealer Graves and Aphelios, their ulti being shortened down is going to be super crazy. And I don't think BDV has the chance to contest this dragon. They can't even move into their jungle. They need to be afraid. They super afraid that there must be somebody ambush in the jungle, or it's just very hard for them to really move into their jungle. Not to mention they have a huge wave at the mid lane, and their carries not really deal much damage yet. Look at Miss Fortune's item. When Alpheus is getting 2 complete items, she haven't even complete the first item, Essence Reaper. So it's quite sad for her, but there is the snowballing that we mention about. As long as you get the advantage, you will not giving you must wish that you don't make any small mistake to give the advantage back to the enemy. And this is what we have seen what Team PFF is doing right now. They know they have the advantage. After getting the dragon, immediately they are pressuring the bottom side. Flash and he don't really have the time to turn, but it's a very good knockup there. Good stopwatch, but there's nothing much they can do. There's not much hard CC that they can deal with. All they can do is, I'm sorry, although they don't have hard CC, they have high damage. Once again, Trash is trying to hook, but I don't think they managed to catch anybody, because what they need to do right now is just hit 10 axes and win themselves a game. Miss Fortune tries her best to ultimate, but there's no damage. They cannot defend themselves to lose this game. Well played, Team PFF.